Hi all, Jeremy here. It's a little bit of a different video. Yes, I bought a kayak and took a kayak back. It's not really a video that I normally do, but I think this one is worth it. Like, I went in there to get a completely different kayak and they only had two left and they both had some degree of hull damage, which you'll hear later on in the video. I'm recording this now because I forgot to do an intro. Yeah, so here we go. I'm not knocking the brand. Like, they are a well-known kayak and a lot of people do have them, but it's just the build quality. I was not happy with the build quality at all. No way in the world was I happy. Am I fussy? I'd probably say so. But I just thought I'd include like the footage that I took when I was going to pick up the kayak, after I brought it, when I got it home, and then at the end of it you'll see the footage that I recorded today when I was taking it back. So I just thought, get it out there and just put both lots of footage in. And it works well. I just, if you went to an actual, the actual drag and kayak store and you picked through all the kayaks that they have there, you would find, you'd find good ones. But it's like BCF has just got the dribbles. So the ones that, drag and kayaks would class as, they're not happy with. Don't quote me on that. That's just my opinion. Someone might take offense to that. I don't know. But in my opinion, the build quality of that one just was not there. It was crap. And I wasn't happy with it. And if you're spending that kind of money, you got to be happy with it. So yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video coming up. As I said, I've got to fill the intro, and I just wanted to explain a little bit that I've included the before and after footage. And no, it's kind of, am I telling people don't go out and buy one? Yeah, I am. But if you still want to buy one, do your homework, go in there and actually check every single kayak to find the best one you can, so you're not going to have issues. Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think in comments, thumbs up, whatever. And if you can, please subscribe. Mean the world to me. Where are we today, Sophie?
BCF.
What are we doing at BCF?
I don't know.
Buying a new kayak.
What?
So we'll get out of the car and go in there and have a look. So there we go. You have fun in town, Soph? And, ooh, what's that on the trailer? It's blue. I'll show you a better video when we get home. BCF aren't exactly too, yeah, they don't really like people recording. They're looking at us pretty strange, aren't they? So, try to do the best we could, but you got to be so careful these days with, recording laws and stuff like that. So yeah. How are y'all? Sorry I've been a little bit absent lately. I've jacked up my wrist again. It's been an issue I've had for quite some time, and I've flared it up really bad, and the cold weather's not really helping either. But I haven't really been, well, I haven't done any fishing, not gonna lie. I haven't fished at all. I've been in too much pain. But there's something new and interesting that I've been working on in the background, and today it finally came true, and it is the new kayak. Sorry about that light flickering. It's not the actual light that flicker. The light actually isn't flickering for some reason when you're recording. It does. But it's the Dragon Slayer 3 meter. I actually did go into BCF to buy the primal one. Sorry, I'm just turning the light off. To buy the primal one, but they only had 2 there. I was getting the primal one because it was on clearance, and they only had 2 there, and both of them had some degree of damage on the hull. So I'm just like, nah, I'm not buying it. And these, I've been looking at this one for quite some time. I've wanted one for over 12 months, and it was kind of always out of my price range. And much to my surprise, they're on clearance. Well, much to my surprise is BCF actually stocked them. I didn't think they did. I know they had the old Pro Fisher, but they have this as well, and it was on clearance. So I picked up the whole kayak for $450. That's still a lot of money for me to spend. Like, it's a lot on one thing, but it's going to open up my fishing a lot more, and I'm going to be able to use it to paddle out and set baits in shark season. A lot of, because I can't cast them. It's just not the easiest thing to do. So this is going to help a lot. But yeah, I'm just in the process of, seeing how it all works. I've got the seat in. It's got the rudder, so unhook that in it. Oh, we've got to undo this first. Oh no, you don't. It's already unhooked. And then it just goes around like that. So the rudder should help. What I liked about this one is you've got the big front hatch, and then you've got the middle hatch as well that has already got stuff in there, because I've been seeing how it all works. But yeah, it's going to open up my fishing a lot more, instead of just, sitting on the bank and being bored and not really doing anything. Plus, it's going to help me get fit as well. Well, that was short-lived. Taking the kayak back. I haven't used it at all yet, but I'm not enthused with the quality. Like, if you can see, there's already a patch there, and this is a brand new kayak. There is a patch here as well. All these little spaces where the rudder rope and stuff runs, they keep pulling out. The same with the ones under there. And then there is 2 patches here, one there, one there. And for a brand new kayak, as far as I'm concerned, I ain't keeping it. Simple as that. Well, that went better than what I thought. Went into BCF, reversed into the loading dock because I had the trailer on, and the store manager was out there having lunch break. So yeah, I got her to come have a look, and she saw straight away what I was talking about, and she turned around and said, do you want a refund or you want the other one? Because there was another one there in the exact same colour, and she goes, I can't guarantee that one's going to be any better. And I said, nah, I'd rather just get me money back on it. And I think that's the better option. Like, I went for that one because it's the one I'd been looking at for like 12 months, and the build quality is just not there, which is like anything these days. And as I said in the other part of the video, I was getting it so I could do different styles of fishing and not just sitting on the bank and fishing that way. But after discussion and talking and stuff and thinking, I decided to just go the refund, because I'm just going to wait until I can afford to buy a tinny and I think that would suit my style of fishing a lot better. And I think you as the viewers would get a lot more enjoyment out of, you know, me having it. I won't put it that way. I'll put it this way. I think my videos would be better being, you know, having a tinny and fishing out of that and being able to go to different spots. Beside, you know, instead of having a kayak. A kayak, you're still quite limited to where you can go. Like, you don't want to go paddling from Bribey Island over to, you know, Stradbroke Island or something like that. People probably do it, but I'm not. So yeah, the moral of the story is, you try and buy those, you know, cheaper end of the margin kayaks. It's either you get a good one or you get a bad one, and just so happened that I got lumped with a bad one, and I didn't see any point in getting the other one and getting it home, and then, you know, finding other things wrong with it. So, moral of the story is, learn from my mistakes. And then I just decided that, you know, I'll just hold off a little bit longer until I can afford a tinny or something like that, like a 4.2 tinny, something of a decent size, so I can use it to go out into the bay, and, you know, I can even use it for, you know, doing you know, doing sleep outs on it. Or I can go over to, there's some islands in the bay that I can go out to, and you're allowed to camp on them, so like I can take some camping gear and do a catch and cook, stuff like that. Well, anyway, I'll leave it there. Still out of action. Nothing's changed there. I've got a follow-up appointment on Tuesday, so we'll see where everything's at then. It's not as bad as what it was. I'm not in as much pain as I was, so it's progressing slowly, which I always knew that right from the beginning anyway. So I'll let you go. Remember, if you can, subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. Like the video, and yeah, I'll talk to you next time. See you.